half a dozen people are hurt after a serious crash, what police believe may have caused that wreck.
From Indiana's news leader, Eyewitness News Nightbeat starts now.
It has been 48 hours now since a newborn baby was abandoned shortly after being born in southern Indiana.
Tonight, it's bringing back painful memories for women who may have been in that exact situation.
Now, she was abandoned as a baby herself and now has turned her heartache into a mission to help others.
And tonight, she tells our Emily Longnecker a special message she hopes the baby girl in Seymour will hear someday.
How could anybody do such a thing?
That's all Barbara Joe, or BJ as her friends call her, Mahoney Hamlin, could think when she heard about the baby girl abandoned on the side of the road in Seymour Tuesday.
I hope it never happens again, but I know it will. This is when we went up to the State House.
For BJ, it's deeply personal. That's because 63 years ago, a woman found another baby girl in a trash can in an alley in Alexandria. That baby girl was BJ.
It was June, but it was cold. It had frosted that night. So I had hypothermia.
6 weeks later, an Anderson couple adopted BJ. At 22, the LaPel High School graduate learned the story behind her birth. All of it documented at the time in the local paper.
They've nicknamed me the trash can baby.
In those newspaper clippings, BJ learned police found her mother hours after her birth.
They did a door-to-door search.
She was a young woman, 22, who was from out of state and staying at a boarding house in Alexandria, hiding her pregnancy.
They said, if you'll sign over your rights, give the baby up for adoption, just so go away.
It's not here anymore, but these are the steps that went to the boarding house where BJ's biological mom gave birth to her in the bathroom and then took her just over there and left her in that alley. Something BJ says doesn't have to happen anymore.
I want to see what my mama saw.
Thursday, BJ went to that same alley for the first time, likely retracing her mom's steps.
I'm thinking how frightened she probably was, how dark the alley was.
Now she's got a message for that baby girl in Seymour.
I want that baby to know that someone walked this road before.
A route BJ says can lead to many blessings.
That baby's going to have a good life. She will have a purpose.
BJ found hers advocating for Indiana's safe haven law and safe haven baby boxes. Her story didn't end in an alley like it could have.
In the sense you think.
Instead, 63 years later,
I can say goodbye to the pain.
New chapters are still being written.
I want to live to dance at my grandkids' wedding.
Emily Longnecker, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
And in Seymour tonight, police are still looking for the woman who abandoned that newborn baby inside a plastic bag that was tied shut. Investigators now believe the mother is of Hispanic descent.